Excuse me, please, come on now. Somebody please let Smiley's daughter through. Please. My cousin.
All the way through. Give her a warm round of applause. He's tough in here tonight. Come on. You okay? Are you okay? Okay, great. Thank you.
Firstly, I would like to thank everybody for their attendance on behalf of the Emmanuel family. As you must be aware, this is a very troubling time for the family. The senior members have asked for your understanding for not being here at this meeting, but would like to let you know they are here in spirit and thank you for your support. Also, those in the background who have supported and joined the campaign for justice for Smiley culture, whether it be on the internet or just offering help in any way they can, we thank you. A shout out to the stewards who have volunteered their time and energy to keep everybody safe, and Lambeth Town Hall who let us use the building for free. For Lee Jasper for his assistance in this campaign, and the group Inquest for their support. We thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We also thank the press, particularly The Guardian, the BBC and local radio stations for their balanced and unbiased coverage thus far. Now, we the family have a solicitor working on our behalf and appointed a second pathologist to conduct an independent post-mortem on Smiley's body today. That we might seek the truth and also lay him to rest and seek some closure in that respect. We are also seeking a public inquiry into the circumstances regarding his death. It is the wish of the family to have a private funeral, just family and close friends. However, we will be holding a memorial for the greater community to attend and pay their respect in due course. The specific date and location will be announced shortly. You can keep in contact with the campaign by joining the Facebook group Campaign for Justice for Smiley Culture. There was also a flourishing campaign on Twitter that was cut short suddenly. It came back on today, and that kind of mutiny will not stop us because the family and the community are determined and resilient. We believe that marching is the way to address our deep felt concerns, as opposed to any other form of response. We openly want to say that we do not support violence in any form under any circumstance, and would be disappointed with any such response which would further taint the memory of Smiley. Once again, on behalf of the Emmanuel family, we thank you for your support and attendance. This is a personal statement. I just read the family statement. I'm going to make a personal statement of my own. In the name of God, the Creator and Author of all things, this is my personal statement and might not necessarily reflect the views of the Emmanuel family as a whole. I, like many of you, were born here in Britain. My parents were immigrants who came here with the hope of a better life for themselves and their families. My father is Jamaican, my mother is Guyanese, and as a family we settled and lived in the Brixton area, where Smiley lived with his mother, my grandmother. He was the youngest of 5 children that comprised of 5 brothers and 1 sister. Here is Smiley's eldest brother to my right-hand side, my Uncle Desmond. For a period of time, Smiley lived with us and was very much like a big brother to me. Growing up as a young boy in our community, I realized very quickly there seemed to be a two-tier state. There was one rule for the rich and another for the poor. And further to that, it was undergirded by a judicial system designed to keep it that way. Now, as a consequence, most of the people from my neighborhood had a profound and deep-rooted resentment towards British law and those who enforced it. In the year of 1981, this animosity culminated in social unrest in the form of the Brixton riots. Further concerns were raised that same year when many lost their lives in the New Cross fire, which to this day, a satisfactory conclusion as to the reason for that tragic event has yet to be arrived at. The period during my early to late teens turned out to be the most traumatic years of my life. It was then I was introduced to racism and prejudice in all its ugliness. Up until then, I was relatively naive. For example, my family was personally caught up with Roland Adams' death in Thamesmead. When we moved to Thamesmead, it affected us very badly as a family. The murder of Stephen Lawrence followed shortly after that. And shortly after that, my family were afforded police protection.
Hello, can I have a steward over there? Can people make a gap? There's somebody ill there. Are they fine? Are you okay? Are you sure, sir?
They're alright, they're alright.
Yeah, we got some water. Come, pass him water down, please. Can you try it? Which team you play for? Sorry. Okay, he's okay. You can have some water. Please remain silent while we hear the rest of the personal statement from Merlin. Thank you.
The eye is good, man. Far out.
Shortly after that, my family were afforded police protection and were moved out of Thamesmead, happy to escape with our lives. My point is that this kind of thing hasn't just started happening. No, quite the contrary. There is a clear pattern and a trail, should you care to follow it, stained in the blood of those who have died here in this country, but have yet to procure the justice they deserve. Now, Ian Tomlinson is one of the most recent examples, and my heartfelt condolences go out to his family. We want you to know that the people of South London and the greater community stand with you in solidarity. For we are united by our pain and our quest for justice, and until that happens, there will be no peace. In addition to this, the IPPC themselves have stated that on average, one person a week has died in police custody in the last decade. And that's not including mental institutions, prisons, or immigration centers. Taking these chilling statistics into account, how is it that not one policeman has been convicted for the murder has been convicted for the murder of a citizen under their custody. It is for this reason, and this reason alone, that my confidence in the IPCC and the judicial process is minimal. Now, could it be that the system has rendered the appeals of poor whites, poor blacks, impotent? Could it be that the British judicial system is designed to oppress us, the common citizen, and protect the establishment? These are